Так. Bir. Xo'p, hammasi yaxshi. Tasvir chiqdi, ovoz bor, internet yaxshi. Demak, streamni boshlasak bo'ladi. Hammaga salom do'stlar, kanalimizga xush kelibsiz. Ekranlaringizda jarayon va The Suicide of Rachel Foster deb nomlangan o'yinimizning navbatdagi seriyasi. Bugun o'yinni to'liq cho'ydi. Skate. To'liq o'tsak kerak. Har holda unaqa ko'p qolgan yo'q. O'z o'yin o'rtacha proxождениеda 4 soatga mo'ljallangan. 4-5 soat, lekin harakat qilamiz bugungi streamda to'laligicha o'tib borishga. Xo'p, o'tgan safar svet o'chib qolgan, mana shu joyda to'xtaganmiz, lekin nimagadir bu yerda joyda.
Any news?
I found a Polaroid.
Polaroid topib oldim.
Anything important?
No, I mean a camera. It looks like it works.
You want to take a photo of the generator?
No, you moron. I was thinking of using a flash for lighting.
Oh, smart. You can try.
I had one just like this when I was 16. Leonard.
16 yoshimda men ham xuddi shunaqa fotoapparatim bo'lgan deyapti.
I broke mine hiking on Hogback Mountain.
Bu bizga tipa fonar donada-da. Normal fonar topganimizcha.
He said, "You keep the really important ones inside."
Can't say he was wrong.
Oh, yep.
Anyway, the Polaroid's better than nothing. The light from the flash could...
Da, flashlight topganimizcha. Da, bu joylar bo'limini ko'rinyapti. Flashlightni topishimiz kerak. Aha, хорошо. Так, flashlight qayerda? Hozir. Qanaqadir lazga borishimiz kerak. Hey. Bляха, hech narsa ko'rinmayapti. Chego? Ой, блядь. Тихо.
Hey. Okay, almost there. I think the lights are getting worse.
You need to move fast. On the same floor of your apartment, in the staff area, there's a small storeroom. Your father asked us several times to fix the lock. Fingers crossed, it's still broken. That's where the access to the crawl space is.
The crawl space? I'd totally forgotten that.
Remember where to go?
No, but I do remember the panels were really hard to open. I wasn't allowed to go in there. What happens when I get to the closet?
You'll have to go down to the breaker box and switch it on.
All right. Doesn't sound like rocket science.
Hurry up, please.
You suck at reassuring people.
Так, hech narsa ko'rinmayapti. Tepaga bu. Bляха. Maniki kirlami? Опа, точно. Фонарь. Давай.
I found the crawl space and also a dynamo flashlight.
Know how to use it?
Dinamo fonar ekan. Короче, dinamo fonar
continuously.
Qachon qilasiz keyin yoritadi, bo'lmasa yoritmaydi. Claustrophobia.
I don't remember the crawl space to be so narrow when the technicians went inside.
Maybe you gained weight.
It's called growing up, idiot.
Придурок. Idiot. Так. Buni qanday aniq qiladi? Постоянно ezib turish kerak-da. Yo'q. Bo'lmasa o'chib qoladi, хорошо. Okay. Bir. Ishlayapti. Qanday o'tasan? O'zing o'tasan. Хорошо. О, секретный проходик.
Shit.
What's wrong?
Your prophecy came true. The power went out. It's completely dark. Pitch black.
Okay, stay calm. Can you see the bundle of cables above your head? Anyway, there should be some cables along the...
Yeah, I know what a bundle is.
Kabel bo'ylab ketish kerak ekan.
All you need to do is follow them and you'll get to the generator room.
Don't go generator roomga borishimiz kerak.
Who knows where?
Mana kabel ko'ryapman.
Perfect. I got the flashlight. Sorta. I got my breadcrumb trail, more like my cable trail. Whatever. I can do it.
All right, yep. Easy.
Does it?
Easy. Все что ли? Ну-ка. Yetib kelibdi shekilli. Bir ishlayaptimi? Ishlayapti. Balki chiqarsam, da keldik. Что? Что это? Что это? Помада? Nima bu?
What's up?
Hi. I want to ask you something.
Okay. Go ahead.
How long has the hotel been closed?
Qanchadan beri otel mehmoni yopiq deyapti?
From 89.
I mean,
4 yil
did
bo'ldi
anyone
deyapti.
think about doing a thorough clean of the basement?
Don't know. Probably pretty rushed. Why?
I found something.
Another Polaroid?
A
Yana Polaroid.
lipstick.
Lipstick, da, pomada ekan. Buni tushuntirib bera olasanmi?
Doesn't that seem weird?
It's a lipstick?
You don't get it.
Lipstick.
It looks really old. I remember this brand. The girls at school used it. Weird.
What?
It didn't dry out. I could even use it now. It's perfect.
I'm afraid I don't get it.
Irving, this brand doesn't exist anymore. It's been, I don't know, 9 or 10 years. Strange someone should wait 10
Da,
years to
stranno
open a
pomadani bu
lipstick
yerda
just
4
to
yildan beri
use
hech
it,
kim yo'q,
don't you
lekin
think?
pomada bor ekan va
Why are you telling me this, Nicole?
yaqinda ochilganga
You wanna
o'xshab
get pretty there with the generator?
xullas yangi ekan, kimdir ishlatgan va bu yerga qo'yib qo'ygan.
Cut the crap. A lipstick here is totally out of place.
Nicole, it's just another one of those things customers forget.
Well, yeah.
Balki sen
You're
haqdirsan.
probably right.
Может быть. Hozir. Короче, juda ham свежий pomada, xuddiki o'zini o'zi ochib ketdi. Эй, так быстро? Нормально. Что это?
Reporting is ordered, sir.
You awake?
Sir.
Sorta. You forget your coffee?
For once, I don't need it. I gotta talk to you about something.
Okay.
Tak, sen bilan nimadir gaplashmoqchiman deyapti. Demak, o'sha nimanidir hali topganimiz yo'q-da. Davaychi.
Here I am.
You didn't tell me you knew Leonard.
I thought we'd been through that.
Let me finish. I spent the night going through his stuff, and I want to know what you think.
About what?
You obviously know more about this place than I do. About what went on here, since I left at least.
What do you mean, you went through his stuff? What are you looking for?
Someone calls me and says Rachel is alive. Then a lipstick appears out of nowhere.
It
feels like something weird's going on.
Rachel
Ümid
is
qilamanki
dead.
kimdir o'qiyapti buni nimasini, subtitrlarni menga o'xshab. Men o'qiyapman, lekin tarjima qilganim yo'q.
That's what everyone says. But maybe the story deserves a second pass. There are too many gray areas.
Look, the storm is dying down. You'll be able to leave soon and go back to your life. And you can forget about the whole thing, like you did 10 years ago. What do you care about this old business? It's not worth losing sleep over just to play detective.
I'm not busy at the moment. I want to follow my instinct. Haven't done it in so long, and it feels like things don't add up here.
Okay, let me hear what you're thinking.
If there's one thing Leonard taught me, it's that you gotta listen to what's buzzing in your head. First, it might just be a confusing noise, but if you connect the dots, then it starts making sense. And right now, I've got a beehive in my head.
All right, let's go hunt some bees then.
А это что такое? Pastor Foster.
You know, I can't stop thinking about Rachel's father.
Reverend Foster. He was a very strict man.
Pastor degani ruhoniy.
Even for pastor standards.
He and Leonard spent hours debating the nature of reality, the universe, and God.
Well, opposites often attract.
Do you ever see him?
Rarely. He gives a service once in a while.
Так, священник мне не по душе.
Priests always made me nervous. Them and their invisible boss.
His daughter's death destroyed his ego. His faith made him even more cynical and lonely than he already was.
I can remember him demanding total perfection from Rachel. That was insane.
You don't think he could have harmed his daughter?
Hey, no. But even Reverend Foster is a player we shouldn't underestimate in this story. Just saying.
Right.
Так. Belki ma'nolarni ko'rish kerakdir. Okay. Daily News. Helena. Buni o'qish mumkin ma'no qilib.
In this article from a couple years back, there's a statement by some girl who affirms she saw Rachel in a hallway at the Timberline.
Who's this girl?
A classmate, Glenda Ferguson. I tore out the page. I think the magazine was MT Woman.
Nicole. That's a gossip magazine. They would sell their mother, even their cousins and nephews, just for a bunch of new readers.
Skeptik yondashyapti, bu esa haqiqatni bilishga urinyapti. Xo'p. Может быть, он прав.
I know, it's not a very reliable source.
Rachel fell 90 feet into a void. She can't be alive.
25 metrdan tushib ketgan deyapti. Tirik qolish mumkin emas. Так, tirik qolishi mumkin emas. Блин, yanami? Серьезно? Ой, блядь. The strangest gossip of the month after 10 years. Вырезканы nima qildik? Smert Rachel.
I found a copy of the local paper, dated December 29th, 1981, the day that the body was discovered. According to the forensics report, Rachel had been dead for days. She was 9 weeks pregnant.
Yeah.
Homiladorlikning 9-haftasida bo'lgan deyapti. O'sha nima bo'lganda, o'zining joniga qasd qilgan payti. Pomada kniga. Давай kniga.
Hey, I found a book in Leonard's things. It's a collection of poetry, but it's got notes written in it.
Did your father write them? What do they say?
Dates, notes, thoughts. Listen to this. Today I saw Rachel. Or Rachel is sad. Or Rachel says she feels alone.
He kept a diary about her.
But the book was printed 8 years after Rachel's death.
Do you mean it's like he was talking with Rachel after she died?
As if he saw her.
Well, I mean, there must be an explanation.
Of course, there's an explanation for everything, and we've got to find it.
Странно. Странно. О, бляха, qachondir tugadim bu anaqasi? Давай yana.
So, listen to this. Graphologists doubt the authenticity of the suicide note left by the girl.
Who said that?
An investigative journalist. The article came out a year after her death.
You think it's a setup?
Perhaps.
Okay, I'll hear you out.
Bляха, bunu gördük. Bunu gördük. Bunu endi gördük. Pomada.
Remember the lipstick I found downstairs?
Yep, you made a big deal about it.
It doesn't smell.
Should it?
After they've been open for a while, lipsticks smell really bad.
Maybe there's been other women. I mean...
From what I gather, Leonard was a sort of recluse. And don't forget, the lipstick is really old.
Could the cold have preserved it?
Possibly.
Anything else? Okay, I'd say that's enough.
Yeah, that's enough for tonight. Today, or what the hell time is it?
You think there's a lot to dig up in this old story?
До тех пор, пока не узнаешь, что именно тогда произошло.
Maybe not. Until I know exactly what happened. Any objections?
You don't need my approval.
Good job. You're getting the hang of it.
But sometimes it's better to leave the skeletons in the closet. Once they come out, you never know what they'll have to say.
It's a risk I already considered. I can handle it.
Hard-headed like your father. Trust me, at least on this one thing. Go to bed. You need it.
Agent Crawford, this bit of advice. I'll follow it to the T.
This is just the beginning. Что-то там. 5-нче gün. Ой, блядь.
Hey, cutie pie. How are you?
Daddy? Daddy, is that you?
Şurada böyle yaptım.
Where are you? I can't see you.
Perdesiz mesaj görmeyeyim.
It's like the inescapability of a celestial body's revolution. We can't help but follow certain stars' brightness, even if those stars have died millions of years ago.
Daddy, I missed you so much.
Their light is alive, and it reaches us. And those stars are alive and dead at the same time.
Daddy, where did you go? I missed you so much.
Listen, sweet pea. My sweetheart. Listen to my voice. It's important.
I can't see you. Where are you? Where are you?
You know how much I love you.
I know, Daddy. I've always known it. I love you too. Say it again, please.
I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Rachel. 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 Rachel.
Rachel?
Rachel. Rachel.
What the fuck? Так, сейчас не понял. Yani bosh qahramonimiz gaplashyapti deb o'ylabman tushida.
Morning. Am I interrupting?
I was eating steak and potatoes, cheesecake, strawberry shake, and a frothy cappuccino, Italian style.
So the usual frozen beans.
Half a serving. The other half ended up in the trash.
I did find something. Some tapes that were found in the main office. In truth, I shouldn't even have taken them.
Oh, so what'd you find, Billy the Kid?
Well, I don't think it's anything useful.
Wait, where did I put them?
What?
The pliers, so I can pry the words out of your mouth.
Oh, sure. Okay. It's VHS of the behind the scenes of a TV broadcast, but it's all bullshit just to attract an audience. Trust me.
Jesus, you can be really long-winded.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. They're tapes about haunted hotels, weird and mysterious stories, stuff kids like, with these guys who call themselves ghost hunters.
Ghost hunters?
Ghost
Did they hear about the old farting ghost?
I'm not sure, but they went on a tour of old buildings in the county, and they stopped by the timberline, too.
Whatever, let me hear it.
Okay, but I'm warning you, it's kinda... Well, listen for yourself.
Okay, the lights look good. How about
Bizga
the
qanaqadir
headphones?
zapis qo'yib beryapti. Televizion shiqlarida. Reality show oladigan.
Yeah, true. Well, the German ones were better.
We are about to enter a nightmare hotel. A place full of deceit and secrecy where terrible lies were played out. Nah, I didn't like that. I'll do it again later. Oh, the room with the fireplace isn't bad.
Okay.
Spare me the kitchen. I wouldn't know what the hell to say.
Fireplace okay, kitchen no. Stan, where'd you leave all the gear? Room 1. I stuck a piece of tape on the door. I didn't get that. What room? I got a buzz in the headset. Damn microphones. 117.
Danny, what's that stuff in camera? It's giving off a glare and burns out the frame. I told you no tricks.
What tricks? I didn't use anything.
Stop fucking around, Danny.
I told you I didn't rig anything. I saw it too. It's a mirror, isn't it?
Huh?
It looked like the reflection on a mirror.
What'd you smoke this morning?
What the fuck are you two up to? Cut the crap. You freaking me. Holy shit. There it is. There it is.
Where?
I saw it. It's just up there. It's like a light, like a door that opens. I swear.
Dad, stop touching me or you'll give me a heart attack.
What are you talking about? I'm like over here.
Fuck, I felt someone touch me. Are you kidding?
That's it?
Yep, the tape's damaged. Too damp.
Well, I'd say fucking typical.
How ladylike.
What happened in the end with the TV show?
Never aired. Some say they ran off, ditching everything there.
Yeah, but they mention a room on the tape. I'd like to take a look.
It's, 117, I think.
117, yeah. Same floor as my apartment.
Da. Chush bo'lsa kerak, lekin tekshirib ko'ramiz. 117-xona. Biz etajimizda ekan. Davay. Так, $103. Чего? $102. Bu tomonda bo'lishi kerak-da. Точно. 110. 111. 117. Birga.
Hey.
I found the room.
But
Someone barricaded it with an L bracket.
do what they do in movies. Bust through the door with your shoulder.
Real funny. I need a screwdriver. I think I saw one around somewhere.
But
I don't remember where.
Probably in the basement.
Seems to me I've seen one in the garage. Or was it the generator room? I'll let you know.
Haligi joyda, da. Generator roomda. Всё. Svet yo'qdi-ku. Generator room. Так, qaysi tomon bilan borsa bo'ladi? Bu yoq bilanmi или? Yo'q, bu tepaga chiqib ketadi. Stop. Stop, pastga tushish kerak. Короче, через гараж. Через гараж.
Hey, found the screwdriver?
No.
Так.
I keep thinking about those guys, the ghost hunters. You sure it was an act? It sounded so natural.
Awesome actors, I'll give them that.
I can't stand the idea that my family problems might end up on cable or some tourist guide.
Fortunately, it seems that won't happen. They hightailed it out of there. God only knows why.
Don't tell me you believe in ghosts or some bullshit like that.
Well, I'm not superstitious, but if someone believes that a black cat is bad luck, then you also have to believe that something else is good luck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Prayer, for example.
You're saying prayer brings good luck? I doubt Reverend Foster would agree.
A screwdriver.
I'm out of here.
Блин, гаражga qanday chiqadi eng nimasi? Может. Вот так. Бляха, нет. Bir ishlayapti. Unda bu yoqqa ekanda. Нет. Бля, qayerga olib boradi? Туда не надо пока. Bu прачечный. Не, bu boilerni emas. Hozir. Так. Все, topdim. Hop, garaj. Bizga manet kerak-da. Точно, eshik ham ochiq. Hop, atyorka. Mana. Topdik. Бляха, endi 117-etajda. 117-chi. Xonaga chiqish kerak. Через bu yoq chiqsak ham bo'ladi, tak. Da. O'ngga. O, normal do'si. Что? Все. Бляха, я не туда попал. Не, туда. Оп, ikkinchi этаж. Ой, блядь, не туда. А почему не туда? Ой, блядь, bu boshqa joy. Так. Спокойно. Все. Все. Так, биода, да? Anu bo'rini kallasi rasmi. Ориентир. Так. Что это? Микрофон? Офигеть. 3. Бинстон. Yana bitta Polaroid. Опа, камера. Короче, hamma narsani tashlab qochishgan. Kasseta. Bля, bu realni aktyorlar. VHS. Voqealar 90-yillarda bo'lyapti ekan. Bir ishlayapti.
I'll bet living alone in a place like this all winter, he can't help but go nuts.
So depressing.
Danny, did you get rid of the interference? Fuck, I pay you to do your job, not jerk around. Fuck off, Stan. What do you think I'm doing? It's a mess here. Nothing's working. There's voices. Listen, Danny, cut the crap. I'm gonna go have a cig, and if you don't figure it out by the time I'm done... What the fuck are you doing?
I shot something!
Wait, you're not taping.
No, I mean, for real!
What? What the?
Someone's here, I'm telling you!
What do you guys say? It looks more like a, oh my god.
Oh my god! It moves! Oh god!
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Shit, no!
I can't find the keys.
Oh god, this place is broken!
Keys, hold on.
Жесть.
The light.
Da, shunaqa qilib hamma narsani tashlab qochishgan ekan. Да. Привидение. Bu shunchaki привидениялар xolos. Может, не надо? Ну, oddiy ванной, чё? Так. Ну, кассета. Кассетница, то есть. To'xtamayapti, nimadir missing deyapti. Что-то не гуглится. О. Mana shu ekanda. De qidirilmoqda. Qidirilmoqda. Так, и чё? O'tirishni bilmaysan. Zadaniya yo'q. Xo'p. Nima qilish kerak unda? Это не то. Ага. Ага. Бляха, атмосферно, lekin. Круто.
Hey!
Ой, блядь.
For fuck's sake, Irving!
Oh, what did I do?
He gave me a heart attack.
Sorry, I'll warn you with a carrier pigeon next time.
What?
I'm just curious to know what you found in that room.
Well, you should be. You're never gonna believe it.
7-kun. Вообще kunlar tez-tez o'tib ketyapti. Интересно. Yo'pray.
Oh, look at that! I thought I lost you that time the Thompson girl came to play. Leonard must have found you someplace. Oh, the key's missing. Well,
Bunga kalt
maybe better
kerakmi?
that way.
De? Musiqa qaydan kelyapti musiqa?
News?
I'm not surprised the academic world distanced itself from Leonard.
Why'd you say that?
Magic in the stars, life beyond life, the physics of the impossible.
You heard of them?
No, but stars are stars. When you die, you're dead. And if it's physically proven,
Man,
then it
you
can't
watched
be
it,
impossible.
Don't get offended, but I didn't understand a thing.
I understand that things can be proven.
Mayda
That's how I was
ishi bor
raised.
ekan
By
esishdi.
Leonard, I mean. He was a man of science. And science has a method.
Oh, maybe he was searching for a new point of view.
Yeah, sure. Tell that to the treatment of quantum conscience that he never
Theoretical
finished writing.
I catch your
Astrophysics.
drift.
Physics. Qolib ketib shekilli, или shunaqa yoziladim. Так, nima qolyapti? Ничего. Да, Рождество.
Here I am.
You still there?
Where else should I be?
Did you forget what day it is?
I wouldn't miss Nicole's amazing adventures in the remote mountains for anything.
Irving, don't tell me you're staying on just for me. Go! I promise not to get into any trouble for the rest of the night.
I already told you. I'm sticking around till you get closure.
Ну, спасибо.
Thanks.
Oxirigacha sen bilan bo'laman
You
deb.
always do that?
Do what?
Worry about every desperate stranger that knocks on your door.
You're no stranger.
But I don't get it.
You've been a part of this place since you were born. You belong here.
Well, I thought I left all this behind. Maybe I still have a ways to go. To be free?
You're making progress. 2 days ago, you would have skinned me alive if I'd called you a country bumpkin.
2 days ago, I imagined you as a pimply kid from rescue services with a Boy Scout complex.
Pimply? My skin is as smooth as a 12-year-old's. It's good we're just talking on the phone then.
Listen, is this contraption really a phone? It feels like a walkie-talkie / defibrillator.
It's a real phone, and trust me, in a few years, everybody'll have one.
You think? It's easier for me to believe in ghosts than to imagine people being hounded by a phone when they're out and about.
I'm grateful for it. I wouldn't have met you without it.
Well, I'm glad you're here. Yep, I probably would never have said that either 2 days ago.
Maybe once this whole thing is over, we could,
We?
Me, you, us?
We'll see. It's sure gonna feel weird not to talk to you at least once a day.
Same. Oh, hold on a sec. Don't go anywhere, okay?
Huh? Oh, okay.
You have a good night too, Miss Flattery. Merry Christmas.
Good night, hon!
Here I am.
To be honest, I never thought I'd spend Christmas like this. Sorry, I was going off on another flashback about the life of Nicole Wilson.
Christmas Eve is the right time to reminisce.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it too.
Yeah. That's what there was, in the end. There was like a strange kind of warmth. Then it all ended. Christmas of '80. Me and my mom were at my aunt's house in Billings, and Leonard was here on his own. While I was pretending that I liked my aunt's sweater, he and she were...
Nicole.
They...
Hey.
And a year later, she killed herself. And what she was carrying, too.
Don't be like that.
There you have it. These are my memories, and,
Так.
that sound. Was it on your end?
No. What are you talking about?
Like a clinking.
No. I don't hear anything.
Sorry, I want to check.
Okay.
Надо чекнуть, да. Qanaqadir nima? Mikrofonni olish kerak-da. Точно. Бляха, bu Santana'nın nimasi-yu? Chanasini ovozi. Tak, yo'qoldi.
Yeah.
I was thinking about earlier when I said I was happy to have met you.
Uh-huh.
I was trying to figure out how to tell you. I feel real close to you, Nikki. God, I hear myself talk. I sound like an idiot.
That's really sweet, but maybe we should put this conversation on hold.
I want to be there to help you. I'm just a useless voice on the mic.
Believe me, right now, I would also like a little bit more presence.
You know, people get close in lots of ways.
Please, shh, a sec. I'm trying to listen to this noise.
All right, I get that I might be overdoing it. Sorry, I'm a klutz, and sometimes it's...
Irving, please, shut up.
Да, shut up.
Thanks. Listen, we'll get back to this, but let me figure this out. Where is this sound coming from?
I don't hear anything. Anyway, later.
Чего? А, bu yerda bo'lganmiz. O'ng tomonda. Bir. Так. Чего?
Irving, you hear me? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hey, sorry I didn't answer. I was, busy.
Oh, no problem. It's fine.
What'd you want to tell me?
Qanaqadir ovozlar
It's this
eshityapti.
microphone. Sometimes it captures sounds,
What sounds?
whispers.
It could be a draft in the crawl spaces. Hotel's full of them.
Yeah, sure. Sorry. I didn't mean to worry you.
Heads up, and if you sense trouble, just let me know.
Mashinadan kelyapti. Так, uchi kelmayapti. Где-то tepada. Haligi joyi. Bляха. Qanaqa joy bu? Stop.
How much do you know about those TV shows? The ones about haunted houses?
I know they're popular. A lot of tourism revolves around them.
Did the whole Rachel story really bring them here?
Everyone in town knew about her suicide. Had a bit of gossip.
Bir.
So sad to see the place you grew up in go downhill.
I know. I'm so sorry. Believe me.
Bляха, qayerdadir eshitilyapti lekin. Так, tushunmayapman qayerda. Может, pastga tusharmiz. Da. Kirmaymiz bu yoqqa. Tikallasa. Чего, блядь? Может, pastga tusharmiz? Vay, bir yerda emas. Voy, блядь. Qayerda o'zi u? Так, рояль. Пианино. Да, на щеке.
Found anything?
I can't hear that sound anymore.
It's easy to freak out when you're on your own up there.
Maybe you're right. Who knows, but it seemed so similar to how I remember it.
Hey, don't think about it anymore. If it comes back, we'll try and figure it out.
You know, for a second it was nice to imagine that the past could come back like that. We always had a party on December 23rd. Maybe you heard about it? It's pretty well known in the county.
Sounds amazing.
You should have seen the ballroom back then.
I can almost picture it.
The last time Rachel's family was there, Reverend Foster wasn't as sullen as usual.
And your parents?
My mother had eyes only for Leonard. And I saw he wouldn't stop staring at that girl.
Rachel.
She talked and moved with the grace and confidence of an adult. She wore a dress with a bow on her back. She was so beautiful. Perfect. Fuck. It was the beginning of the end and we were breaking out the champagne.
Nikki,
Sorry, I'm becoming a freaking nostalgic up here. Well, I can't hear that sound anymore, it's gone. I'm gonna look around again and then I'm going to bed.
Be careful.
Bunu ko'rganmizmi? Какой нахрен безопасность, алло? Ой, блядь. O'ynab o'tiribman, o'zini-o'zi безопасность Windows balobattar deb chiqadi-ya. Hop. Бляха, qaytamiz o'zi. Voy, блядь. Outlast boshlandimi? Так, фонарь, срочно. Эй. Так, hech narsa chiqmayapti. Fonar ham chiqmayapti. Fotoapparat ham chiqmayapti. Так. Eshigim mana. Qanaqadir cherkovga o'xshagan joy ekan. Cherkovda. Компьютер? Да, компьютер. Ладно, ketdik, bu yerda boshqa hech narsa yo'q. Qo'y. Saryanchik. Bir. Opa. Bu yerda bolalar ham bo'lgan ekan, o'ynabdi. Ana chizib o'ynashadi-yu. Qayer bu? Boilerный, mana прачечный. Да. Tихо. Так, bu yerdan kirsa bo'larmidi? Опа. Aka men hech narsam yo'q. Ну, типа... освещение, ya'ni fotoapparat ham yo'q, boshqa ham yo'q. Bля, katta. Bu o'zimiz xonamizga ketyapmiz. Tak.
Irving?
Merry Christmas, Nikki! Ho, ho, ho! It's a little late for holiday greetings, but I expected that.
What?
Well, I thought you were calling to... Hey, is everything okay?
Yes. I mean, I don't think so. No.
What happened?
I think I sleepwalked.
Like in the old Laurel and Hardy movies?
I'm serious. I woke up in church, standing in front of the lectern.
Wow.
Uyquda yurdim deyapti.
Does that happen a lot?
No.
One doesn't just become a sleepwalker from one day to the next.
Lunatic deydimi
It used to happen when I lived here. One time in February, I ended up outside.
But no parent leaves the doors unlocked if their kid sleepwalks.
I never told anyone.
Sleepwalking episodes are common in children.
That's not the point. I forgot all about it. Then I come back here and it happens again. If I ended up in that church, maybe there's a reason.
Sometimes following your instinct is the best thing.
Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, Irving?
Yeah?
I like that you call me Nikki. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Nikki.
Tak. Bu yerga bo'lsa kerak. Hop. Bizda fonar bor. Aha. Billahi muha bu yer qayer? Da? Все, bildim, tushundim, qaytarilgan. Qaytarilgan tushundim. Ладно. Hop. O'tdik. Так, nima qilish kerak endi? А где карта? А, во. Церковьga qaytish kerak ekan, cherkovga. Ладно, qaytamiz, хрен с ним. Бля, qanday qaytamiz yerga? Что? Ебать. Так, бир. Тихо. Kelgan marshrut bo'yicha qaytamiz. Bu o'yinda screamer bo'lmasligi kerak, chunki screamer bo'lsa juda ham qo'rqinchli bo'ladi. Chort. Bu odamida.
Hi.
I was thinking, there really could be a repressed reason as to why you ended up there.
So you've come to the conclusion that I'm not crazy?
Never thought that. Well, at least not in this case.
Oh, fuck off.
Hey, language, Sister Nicole.
All right. So, if I think about the church, I think about my mother. She often helped Reverend Foster. She decorated for holidays, did fundraising, and put up booths to involve the whole community in parish activities, you know, that kind of stuff.
I know what you mean.
I think she found gratification in doing that, something she didn't get elsewhere, including the hotel. When we moved to Portland, she quit.
Fundraising?
God.
I gather you didn't exactly have a high opinion of your mother when you were a kid.
Well, she was really busy with the hotel. I was always running after Leonard. He was much more fun than she was, no doubt about it. He was a philosopher capable of calculating the motion of celestial bodies while taking apart and refitting a motorcycle in less than half an hour.
What about her?
In the same half hour, she could have audited a business balance sheet. There you go.
Ah, a businesswoman.
No. What I understood later, living in such proximity to her, is that Mom loved feeling needed.
A religious community like ours makes you feel needed, without a doubt.
I suppose.
Organ? Organ emas bu, pianino.
You want to play the organ in a church in the middle of the night? Really?
Hey, what are you doing there?
Dunno. I think you stayed on the line. Didn't notice.
I'm a Phantom of the Opera fan.
It's been years since anyone played it.
My mother's heart would break to see it like this. She adored it.
You should take it with you. To play it. In Portland.
I couldn't play even if I wanted to. I never learned.
I don't think playing the organ is a crucial thing these days.
Yeah, right. Tell that to my mom.
Essential part of a woman's education, I must admit.
Oh, poor Mom. She had a daughter that would rather dig for gold at Hunter's Gulch till the cows came home.
I can totally picture you.
Uh-huh. Then there was Rachel, who reminded me how useless I was in music.
Look how good Rachel is. Look how she puts her mind to it. She doesn't know how to read, but she's got a real ear for it.
While I was considered the illiterate artist in the house. If Rachel had been around, she would have improvised Beethoven's Ninth.
Was she so perfect?
Yes. I'm only just now realizing how jealous I was.
Keep looking.
Спальный мешок. Бля, бомжlar kirgan ekan.
Someone broke into the church. Some fucking screwed up camper.
Oh, your father left it open for mountain wanderers.
Goddamn sons of... Oh! I'll have to clean up this mess before Jenkins shows up.
Yeah, keep an eye out. Normally, no one's around in this weather, but you never know.
Oh, okay.
Его, блядь.
You practicing for the church choir now?
I know this tune.
The souls that come out of their graves. It's from the book of Revelation.
Так, bu yerda ham butulka, bu yerda ham.
Can I ask you about your mysterious father, who you only sort of mention?
My father was nothing like Leonard.
Well, I don't know what happened between you, but if you want to talk about it, I
will. But not now. It's complicated.
Yeah, I get that. Believe me, I do.
Thanks. What'd you find?
The paintings of the saints. I was convinced Leonard had gotten rid of them.
Why?
He liked saying that it was more likely to find God in a supernova than in a church.
I don't see what he had in common with the Reverend Solomon Foster.
They mostly talked for long stretches, in between chess moves up in the attic.
United by pawns and bishops, but divided by the saints.
Divided by everything else, I'd say.
Nikki?
When there was a party, my mother always got out the usual streamers and decorations and stuff. She raced in and out of the church, but I never discovered where she kept all those things.
Never asked?
Oh, 1,000,000 times. She didn't want to answer. She said they were in a safe place. A real mystery.
What kind of decorations could they have possibly been?
Nothing explosive. It's just that I had the bad habit of sneaking all over the place and forgetting what time it was. There was that huge lady, the assistant cook, Mrs. Bryce. She used to get so mad.
A judicious girl.
They promised to reveal the secret storeroom when I got older, but I must have forgotten.
The mystery of the secret storeroom. Ooh, sounds good.
The riddle!
What are you talking about?
Leonard was never good at keeping secrets, but he taught me a riddle to get there.
Can you remember it?
Incredible! Yes. Oh, something like... Down the stairs, watch your step, don't fall apart, or it's your end. Round a corner, turn around, there's your way in front of you. All that's closed can be open too if you see beyond its looks. How can I remember it? How... it's... I...
Yeah.
Wow. Total mystery. Wanna play?
Yes, I need to think about it. I have no idea what it means. I'll call you if anything comes to mind.
Чего, блядь? Секретный проход.
Oh, shit.
Ой, блядь, кайерге куда? Так, это ж тупик, алло. Что? Qanaqadir xona. Ретард. Опа, ключ.
Oh, shit.
So, found the mystery decorations?
No. No decorations.
Is everything okay?
I found something.
What?
It's like someone built some kind of bedroom. Irving, you there?
Spalniga
Of
o'xshagan
course,
joy.
yeah. What bedroom?
Lekin
Tell me what you
derazalar
think.
chizilgan.
Okay.
Knижный полкалар.
There's some windows
Bu haqiqiy.
drawn on the walls. Books. Sheet music. A pink bed. It's like a kid's room.
No way.
This place doesn't make sense. No one would live down here.
Nikki, I think you should get out of there now.
U yerdan tezroq
Wait,
ketishing
there's gotta
kerak.
be an explanation.
Okay, that's it. Now I'm calling the head office in Billings. I'm telling them it's a code red emergency, so they'll have to...
Jesus Christ, Irving.
What?
This is all Rachel's stuff. Understand? It's her room, a replica.
You don't know that. You can't know what her room looked like.
Everything here reminds me of her. Let me look around. I'm sure I'll find an explanation.
But my other hand's on the red phone.
Keep it there, but don't make the call. I need to figure out what's going on here.
Так, а что это?
Did you get out of there?
You know by any chance if Rachel wore a retainer?
Maybe. There was an article saying they hadn't found it at the site of the suicide.
I remember. She always made a horrible noise when she clipped it onto her palate with her tongue.
What does Rachel's retainer have to do with anything?
I found a box. It could be hers.
Why should someone keep a 10-year-old retainer?
Maybe they're not just keeping it. Maybe they're using it. The box is empty.
No way. I can't...
Let me go on.
Так, ключи.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
We have to call someone. You have to get out of there right now.
No. I found a key. It's from my old music box.
А, музыкальный шкатулкадан ekan. Хорошо.
I'm having a hard time following.
Музыкальный
If
шкатулканы
everything in
bilan
here is
taqtalgan.
Rachel's, then why is my music box's key here?
I don't know and I don't want to know. Tell you what I think? Someone could have been in your room.
It doesn't matter.
How can you be so calm?
If someone was in there, he's not here now. I need to grab the chance to figure out what the hell is going on, or went on, here.
Breathe, grab, cramp.
Yes.
Cole, listen. I already know what you're gonna say, but please trust me. Get out of there.
Bu yerdan ketgin deyapti.
Please, you're not helping.
You do realize you found the replica of a dead girl's bedroom. This is sick. This is
The more things get freaky, bizarre, and painful, the more I need to figure out why all of this...
We'll figure it out. With the sheriff. Once you're out there, into a safe hotel room in town.
Little red reading
Listen,
food.
a bunch of strange things happened since I got here. Think about it. Phone calls on a dead
Sleeping
line. Old
Beauty.
lipsticks that don't go
Спящая
back.
красавица, да?
Leonard's notes where he says he saw a girl that's supposedly been dead for 10 years. And now this!
All good reasons to get out of there. We both agree that saving your skin is top priority, right?
I've looked over every inch of this place and there's no one.
If it's true, you realize what that means.
What? What are you trying to tell me?
Your father, he spent years in there, in total solitude. With the weight of his family and Rachel on his conscience. He wasn't the kind of guy to just let the past slide with a shrug. You know that too.
You're joking, right? You think he did this?
Think about it. That room could be an act of love. Distorted, even morbid, but in his eyes...
How dare you? My father might have had a lot of weaknesses,
But surely, what you're saying...
The speech theory.
Leave out that he cheated on my mom. Leave out that he fell in love with a 16-year-old. But fucking hell, don't you dare even think that. He would never have built a fucking underground shrine for a dead person.
Your father had changed in the end. You didn't spend time with him, but I met him, and I'm telling you.
No! I don't give a shit about what you have to say.
I just want you to know that...
If you don't want to help discover the truth, don't call me. Asshole.
Да, полный
You
асshole.
don't know shit. You don't know fuck.
Так, шкатулка ночь.
It'll help me clear my head without those incessant phone calls. I'm not a fucking switchboard, for fuck's sake. Okay, let me piece things together. I just found out there's a room dedicated to Rachel Foster in my father's hotel. Maybe with items from her real room. Holy Jesus, that's freaky. Some people think she didn't commit suicide, and some even think she's still alive. I have to think it through. What concrete clues did I find? First thing, the phone call. They said Rachel isn't dead. Then the lipstick from 10 years ago turns up, still good. And then my father's various notes where he says he still sees her. If that were true, it might explain the sighting by her friend here in the timberline. And now I find her retainer box, but no retainer. That room might not be a reconstruction. If Rachel didn't kill herself. Rachel could have lived here. But if she's still alive, why doesn't she tell her parents? Unless they're all in cahoots. No suicide, no timberline money. No, I'm just being paranoid. And then there'd be no reason for her to live in a fucking underground replica of her room. My key in the middle of Rachel's stuff. Is it a message? Where do I fit in? Are you trying to tell me something, Dad? My music box with the hockey player. I don't think I have the guts to hear that tune again. But I must. The 27th of December, 1983. The hockey finals at Missoula. Us against Cold Springs High. We won by sudden death after a 3-hour game, and I got the medal for the most number of face-offs won. According to the papers, that was the night Rachel killed herself. Coming home, Mom barely had the time to pull into the garage that I was already racing up to you, waving the medal in your face, Daddy. I was so happy. But you had other things on your mind, right? And you and Mom started fighting. Voices getting louder. That long silence when she comes down the stairs with suitcases and Mrs. Bryce tries to stop her. Mom's car stays here, and we leave with my Uncle John's. I never found out what started that fight. Mom never wanted to talk about it. Are you trying to, Daddy?
Так. 9-нчы gün.
Irving.
Finally.
I'm okay.
I was dying on this chair.
You're right. That room freaked me out. So, I looked around the entire hotel, and if there's still a chance of getting to the bottom of this story, then it's gotta be behind the locked door on the last floor, in the attic.
That wing has been condemned for years.
I know, I'll be careful.
Okay.
There are too many things that I took for granted. It's as if someone was putting pieces of my past in front of me to show them to me under another light.
Who are you talking about, Nikki?
Maybe it's my father. In my music box, I found the medal I won the night Rachel died. Dad could have put it there, and if he did, there must be a reason.
It all sounds insane.
The night Rachel died. Maybe I have to start from there. I played in that really long hockey game. But what was going on in the meantime? You remember that night, Irving?
I think I was at church with my family.
Church. That night we had a mass for the poor here. We held one every year. As usual, Mom volunteered to take me to the game, but she was so busy with the soup kitchen that I was afraid she was going to be late. I remember while she ran around, she said she ordered me to close the mezzanine.
You mean the intermediate floor above the reception? What's in there?
A storeroom.
Have you been up there?
No, I'd forgotten all about it. I'd better take a look before moving on.
Ну и qanday ochamiz buni? Так. Чего, блядь? Какой нахрен мезонин? Так, это не то. Мезонин. Бля. Все интересное находится в середине. Belki bir yerdedir. Нет. Может. Блядь, кайфу. Это не здесь, да? Мезонин. Что это вообще такое? А, женский туалет, мужской туалет. Это не то. Так, мезонин. Стопы. Yo'ldan keldikmi? Тихо. Так. Бля, yana haligi joyga chiqdik. Блять. Манекенler.
Irving? Hello? Can you hear me? I'm on the mezzanine, and it's a nightmare. There are mannequins everywhere. They're set up like in a scene. There's one with a hockey stick. Wait, what the fuck? That's my stick!
Это моя клюшка.
If you're listening to me, whoever set up this representation,
Да,
I
хоккейная
think they
клюшка.
want to tell me that Rachel was killed? But why my hockey stick? Hello? Hello? Oh God, why isn't he answering?
Так, жауап
Irving, I
бермейапti.
swear I'm not kidding. This is a huge deal. If you can hear me, it's time to make that phone call.
Жуть. Но здесь ничего нету. Buni olib bo'lmaydi. Значит, orqaga. Да? Или нет? Может, nimadir bordir bu yerda. Bля, yo'q. Точно olmayaptimi bu? Yo'q. Ладно, хз. Chiqdik.
Where are you, Nicole?
Qayerdasan, Nicole?
It's about time. Why didn't you answer?
How many doors have you opened, Nicole? How many are still missing?
What? Are you drunk?
Ты что, пьяный?
Keep going.
Davam et.
Hello?
Алло.
Hello, Irving.
Так, не понял hozir. Ana ikkinchi etajga chiqish kerak ekan. Ладно. Bu endi ikkinchi etaj deb uchinchi etajda aytilar ekan. Birinchi etaj hisoblanmas ekan. Вот ikkinchi etaj birinchi etaj deb hisoblanar ekan. Tihо. Ебать, ochiq. Жесть.
Hello?
I imagine you found my room.
What? What does all this mean?
That's a question.
Bля, o'zi mana shu yerda bo'lgan ekan, mana shu binoda, mana biz bilan gaplashayotgan odam. Butun o'yin davomida.
How far do you want to push yourself? How much can you take?
What?
Every memory, painstakingly gathered, every reconstructed piece, every little element retrieved from the dark. A photo, a hairband, a lipstick. It means remembering, Rachel. That's what all this means. I didn't choose this path. I had to do it.
В смысле обязан?
What did you do, Irving?
These walls ooze with memories. The memories get into the walls. Under the floorboards, they creep into the crawl spaces.
You're not with FEMA. You... Jenkins... You never talked to him. Your boss, the phone call, all those weird events. You were behind all of them.
Someone had to bring the last piece of the memory puzzle here. The most important one. You.
Me?
Your father wanted to keep you out of it. I convinced him that only you could resolve the equation, as he called it.
I don't understand.
How could you? Over the last few days, you got a little taste of what it means to dig around in the past. Hunting for memories that scratch away behind every wall in the night. We did it for years. Day after day after day.
Бля, маньяк, что ли?
I have nothing against lies. I grew up around lies. But now it's time for the truth to come out. Finally.
Так, кто ты?
Who are you, really?
I want to tell you a story.
Так.
There was an invisible boy. Like everyone, he just wanted to run on the grass, ride a bike, swim in the lake in summer. But his father... Oh, his father had other plans for his soul. In his dark world made of silence and prayer, there shone only one star. His wonderful sister. A heavenly creature that spent hours telling him fairy tales in secret. She who told him what a free and strong man he would become one day.
Rachel?
She was like that. Free and strong. At the time, I didn't understand her dyslexia. Or what retard meant. That's what they called her at school. But I could hear her crying.
Nosog'lom bo'lgan ekan. Opas.
I wanted to protect her. But I couldn't. One day, that beautiful, luminous creature met someone. A human being that saw her. For real.
My dad.
Yes. And I was the invisible witness of what happened. Love. Simply a love. Nothing more, nothing less. But that love, too much, and it would be punished. Who paid for this love, Nicole?
Rachel. Rachel was...
Да, Rachel была твоей сестрой.
Now I remember you.
Endi men seni esladim, deb.
You were too caught up with your hatred for Rachel to notice the innocent little kid that sometimes tagged along.
I didn't hate your sister. I was just jealous.
Doesn't matter. Those days are over.
How could I have forgotten you?
I was raised to be forgotten.
Irving, where are you right now?
The day my sister paid with her life for her love, we all died. We make up the history of the Timberline.
It was a tragedy. But you...
We all got frozen there, in that very moment. In that confined horizon of events. As you'll understand. As you've already begun to understand.
Так, скажи, чего ты хочешь.
I want to know what you want from me.
You have to keep going to get to where I wasn't able to go. You will be the new witness. You owe it to us. And you owe it to her.
Так. Интересно. Да. Графика зор. Ой, блядь. Ага. Қор. Чердак. Еба.
A few years have passed since I last used this old tape recorder. I think you were in elementary school. I imagine a testament should start in a poised manner. My dear Nicole, my favorite daughter, etc., etc. Poised, weighty, serious, irrevocable. I prefer asking you how you are. How are you, Nikki? You're probably tired. I can imagine. At this point of your journey, the marks and voices of this old hotel will have already whispered all their secrets. You've always been good at solving puzzles. In this, you surely resemble more your mother than me. Irving has always been convinced that you, only you, could surmount the fear and suffering that exuded from these hallways. We tried. We waited. We were terrified. We studied. We listened. We listened to her. But all the love in the world wasn't enough to decipher those muted vowels, those wide-open eyes, those tears of light. In your time and space, in the here and now, I will no longer be with you. But it doesn't matter. Trust me, it doesn't. I have a new theory, Nikki. Love is and remains. It is in the wood you stand on, in the walls that keep up this hotel,
Who are you talking
in the air
about?
we breathe. And sometimes it hates. It hates those who didn't allow it Those who cast it aside with indifference and those who can't recognize it. Stars still emanate their light even after collapsing, right? There's a lot of light here. There's light in death. I want to free myself of all this darkness. I can no longer see the stars. I'm tired of surviving in this.
Вообще депрессивный ойн екен. Это депрессивный ойн.
How are you, Nikki? I'm good. I will be good. Figure out what Rachel is saying, Nikki. She's here.
Телескоп. Опаньки. Че? О, калит. Рэйчел, Леонард. Короче, шахмат ойнашкан экен. Murderer, убийца, qotil. Бля, otasi o'ldirgan ekan-da, tipa. Samoubiyство bo'lmagan. Da? Hozir bilamiz. Bu qayerda ochadi? Mashinamizni kaliti ekan. Yes, topanyapman. Bir. Ketdik mashinaga. Bu endi вообще skrimerlar yo'q ekan. O'yinda oxiriga kelib buni bildik, tushundik. Umuman o'yin skrimerlar haqida emas ekan. Juda ham og'ir восприятие uchun. Ну да, скример разве что да, mashi bo'lishi mumkin. Bir dona. Balki ikkitadir.
Hello.
Leonard was a very special man. His soul was big enough to love both you and Rachel.
I knew my father's soul better than anyone.
You were just a jealous kid.
Don't you dare try to make me feel guilty. You don't...
I just want you to get to the truth.
So why didn't you tell me about the truth?
Tell who? The Nicole who thought eating beans was the worst tragedy and couldn't wait to finish this business and run away, forgetting everything all over again?
You don't know anything about what my mother and I went through.
But you're different to when you got here. Now you can discover the truth, a truth that otherwise would have destroyed you. I didn't lie to you. I protected you.
Listen, I'm sorry about Rachel. I hated her and I hated my father, but I never wanted it to end like that. I understand your pain, maybe better than anyone. Betrayal, shame, death. My family was destroyed, just like yours. How much longer does this pain have to last?
It'll be over soon.
What else is there to know?
You want the truth. Well, I can't give it to you. I've already given you everything I could. Now you have to tie the pieces together.
What does that mean?
Your father always said we are the sum of the people we take with us, and you abandoned these people. Here, in this place.
Enough riddles, Irving. I'm tired.
Me, too. You're the only one who can give a finale to this story. It's time you open the last door.
Пора открыть последнюю дверь. Давай. Ochilmayapti. Опа. Мамина машина. Onasining mashinasini ekan. Ключ. Nima oldi? Что в одеяле? Надо отмыть. Чего, блядь? Отмыть. Прачечныйga borish kerak, да? Типа. Прачечный монетта. Жуть.
Oh God. How could I have forgotten?
Qanday unutishim mumkin edi?
I saw
hammasini
everything.
ko'rganman.
I was there.
Men u yerda edim.
All the pieces were in front of my eyes.
Meni ko'z oldilarimda bo'lgan.
A kid's eyes.
It was the same night as the hockey game in Missoula. Reverend Foster was so busy with the preparations of the meals for the giving to the poor at the Timberline Church.
Tak.
And my mother, Claire, said that we would get back from the game in time for the distribution. She convinced my father to help the Reverend, and he'd come with his whole family. You and Rachel.
Yeah. I remember it like it was yesterday.
I couldn't find my stick. I panicked and I went down to the garage. Claire was there, red in the face. Her look.
Her look?
It was just a fleeting feeling. That's why I erased it from my memory. I had to erase it, understand?
What was in her look?
It just wasn't her. It was like a frightful creature. A disturbed, dangerous animal. I've never seen her like that before or after. Not even on her deathbed. And then she put her hands on her hips, exhausted. She smiled. And there she was again, my mom. I thought it must have just been the impression of a moment. I had the finals against Cold Springs High awaiting me. I climbed in the car, throwing my bag into the back seat. My hockey stick was there. Claire said she'd cleaned it. She'd cleaned it.
Go on.
No.
Жесть.
I don't.
Go on!
Продолжай.
We got there on time and I played. Best game of my life. And the last. Claire was on the bleachers encouraging me and cheering. And then I lost sight of her. For 2 whole periods, I think. And later, when I asked, she said she'd moved because Marty O'Donegal's father was getting on her nerves. But it wasn't true.
Just enough time to go back to the car.
Don't say it. Irving, don't say it. Don't say a thing. I don't...
Правда.
I traveled all the way with Rachel's body and the baby she carried inside of her in the trunk, rolled in the blanket. God, oh my God.
Yaxshi.
She killed Rachel.
Onasi o'ldirgan ekan mana Nikolni.
Thank you, Nikki.
Rashk qilib eriga. qizini kulushkasi bilan
You've had your revenge. I hope all this gives you the peace you were looking for.
I wanted you to help me uncover the truth.
You're saying you didn't know that Claire...
I was only a kid. Plus, she never wanted me to get to the bottom of it.
Rachel is here?
You know, I think she's still protecting me. But I'm grown up now. Now, we'll all be reunited at last.
What? Wait, where are you going? Listen, we can work things out. What happened is terrible, but all the main players in this story are dead. Get it? Dead. We are still alive. We're alive. Me, you, we didn't do anything.
That's exactly what we did wrong, Nicole. We didn't do
Men nechun
anything.
izlayapti. Endi bolalar bo'lgansan, qanday sen ana qilishing mumkin, ta'sir qilishing mumkin.
Rachel told me about it
Yosh
so
bola
many
bo'lgan,
times, but
kelasi ham.
I never thought it was so beautiful.
Tak.
You're the only one left. Don't leave me here alone. I'm scared.
It's wide as far as the eye can see, beyond the mountains.
You left the hotel? But it's too cold. You'll die out there. Irving, please.
I've lived in the dark for years. You freed me. And now I can finally rest in the light. I can go back to her.
Don't go. You can't. Don't leave me too. We have our drink.
It's not a goodbye, my tough, pragmatic, stubborn Nikki. We'll meet again. Another time. Beyond this horizon of events. Everything is...
Bile o'zini o'ldirmoqchi ekan o'g'lim.
Irving?
Irving?
Irving? I don't want to stay alone here. Everything seems to be becoming dark. I'm scared. Who's there?
Tak.
Rachel? Is that you?
Rachel, это ты? Ой, блядь. Ой. Где телефон?
Yes?
Nicole, it's me, Jenkins, the attorney. Finally I can get through. You don't know how many times I've tried. I can't hear you. The connection's bad. How are you? I was really worried about the storm.
I'm good.
Great. I'm glad. You're sure you...
Listen, I don't want to sell the hotel anymore.
Otelda sotmaydigan bo'pti.
Damned interference. I didn't catch you. What'd you say?
I don't want to sell the hotel anymore. You've been really nice. Your job is done.
Ishingiz tugadi, rahmat.
Oh, well, I see. Well, you're the owner, and you got every right to decide. But maybe we should talk about it in person. I want to understand. This kind of decision...
I'm back home. And I have to stay here. Forever.
Shu yerda qolishim kerak deyapti.
There's also
Какой гонорар, алё? Выхлопной nimani mashinasini ichiga qo'yib qo'yibdi. Что
You know,
o'zi?
Mom, I was thinking about going to the lake. Remember where we went with Uncle John last year? Daddy and I started talking about the stars. You can't see them during the day, but they're always there. You feel like it? I would so like it. And we can have dinner at Doc Smith's diner on the bank. Rachel and Irving could come with us? What do you think? It would be so nice to be all together. Mom, Dad, it would be so nice.
Так, радио. Бля, bu плохой концовка, плохая концовка, да? Чёрт. Ну давай.
Wait. I did all that you asked me. Stop it, please. Anger shouldn't rule our life. You said that. I'm scared.
Вообще qiyin, депрессивный o'yin. Ой, блядь.
You don't want to die.
Не надо, не надо.
It's getting
Өчір.
I can't see.
I can see, алло.
I'll stay here with you, Daddy. Mom, we'll bring back the timberline to its fortune together. We will be happy again.
Atelda tiklayman deyapti, shu yerda qolaman deyapti. Xullas, atel sotmaydigan bo'ldi.
No more anger.
Chunki bu mehmonxona bilan bog'liq juda ko'p xotiralar bor. Oxiri o'zini o'ldiraman deb fikridan qaytdi. Endi ikkita konsovka bor ekan, o'zini o'ldirishi mumkin yoki o'ldirmasligi mumkin. Biz ikkinchi variantni tanladik. Так, Daniele Azara. Italyaniki o'yin. David Gallo. Da Italiya razraботчиклaridan bizga sovg'a qilingan ekan. Bular juda ham qiyin o'yin, depressivniy vосприятие uchun. Bo'lib ham 4 soat davomida kamida 2 soat subtitrlarni o'qishga to'g'ri kelar ekan, qimirlamasdan. Bu narsa ozgina odamni charchatib qo'yadi, lekin o'yin yomon emas. Kattalar bop o'yin, tushunish qiyin, lekin tushundim. Agar xohlasangiz mana shu oxirida aytib o'tishim mumkin, nimalar tushunganligimni. Hop, buni mana Nikolni ota-onasi mana shu mehmonxonaning xo'jayinlari bo'lishgan, Leonard va Claire. Qizining ismi Nikol, hozirgi bizning bosh qahramon. Otasi xullas bir pastorning qizi. Qizini yaxshi ko'rib qo'ygan endi, xullas erkakchilik bu yog'i. Yaxshi ko'rib, u bilan oshiq-moshiq bo'lgandan keyin homilador bo'lib qolgan. Qiz kichkina bo'lgan, ancha 16 yosh bo'lgan ekan. Buni bilib qo'ygan onasi o'sha Claire, ya'ni Nikolning onasi uni 9 haftalik qornidagi bolasi bilan o'sha Rachelni urib o'ldirgan ekan, mana kulushkasi bilan nimani qizini. Agar shunaqa deb tushundim, ya почистила degan joyidan shunaqa qarorga keldim, yana bilmadim. Lekin o'ldirgani aniq, balki kulushkasi bilan emasdir. Shu narsani biz tagiga yetdik. Yaxshi, buni kino qilsa ham bo'lardi. 1,5 soatlik cho'tka qilib kino olsa, ishlasa, balki kinosi bordir, yaxshi. Xullas, mana shunaqa o'yin, biroz cho'zilib ketgan, biroz tushunishga qiyin. Keyin juda ko'p o'qishga to'g'ri keladi agar siz ingliz tilini yaxshi darajada bilmasangiz, da special thanks. Shunaqa do'stlar, agar ozuchka bilan bo'lganda bunchalik balki nima bo'lmasdi tushunishga, lekin har holda mana shunaqa narsa oxirida bo'ldi. Shunaqa o'yin do'stlar, keyingi strimlarda ko'rishguncha xayr. Sog' salomat bo'ling.